While we're here, shall we take care of that other task we were entrusted with as well?
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
You're the Arisen, aye? There's aught I'd ask of you. A personage of great esteem is to return from Batal to Vermund. I speak of Sir Augustin. He is a noble and the leading voice of opposition against the Queen Regent. Your aid is requested in guarding his ox cart as it travels the high road. As a potential ally to your cause, 'twould do you no favors if he were to come to harm. I trust he will cooperate, and bear in mind that this is a matter of the utmost secrecy. Not even the captain of the guard has been informed of it. You have your orders. Read them, and follow them to the letter.
We have been called upon to render aid. Let us make haste.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Oh, there's something written here.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Go on, have a look. Look, many thanks.
Let the elements power your strikes!
A well-aimed strike, right where it hurts. Killing these creatures is the surest means to warn against their foul spit.
Just what I was waiting.
To break the law is to be thrown in jail.
As I understand it, the pay of a jailer is miserable for all their toil.
Riding in an ox cart would be a well...
This ox cart will not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me.
What should I get up to today?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could fix them now. You're right.
About time you showed up. We've been waiting for you. Our mission is simple. Sir Augustin will board the ox cart. We must safeguard it from would-be assailants till it reaches its destination. See to it that none approach. The Queen Regent's supporters will come for Sir Augustin's head. Of this, we can be certain. Oh, a quiet day is... Come along now. What was that sound? Who's there?
Hold a moment. I'll be handling Augustin's escort from here.
Foul brigand! We shan't allow Sir Augustin to fall prey to the likes of you!
There's no need for theatrics. I know your aim here. Ah, here's a surprise. We met at the tavern, remember? Fair warning, cuz this craven isn't worthy of your trust.
He speaks madness! Subdue him at once, ere he injures our noble charge!
Why, if 'tisn't Sir Ragnall from the tavern. Now, two parties ask our aid, but which is the more deserving?
You would betray me. Have you lost all sense?
You believe me then? That's a bit of a relief, actually. Thanks,
We're in fine form. Our foe will soon be sorry to have challenged us.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Curse you! All that planning and... for what?
Phew! I appreciate the confidence, cuz 'twas a welcome surprise. But I can't linger here, I'm afraid. My apologies for this. Follow after me, if you can. Succeed, and I'll share the truth of all of this.
Here, use this fire to ignite our foes. Ah, I see you've pinched something from our foe. Oh, dear.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
It's our first time setting foot in this place, but I trust we'll muddle through.
Surely naught is beyond our combined experience.
Master! Master? Can you hear me? Are you unharmed?
Pray, seek an...
We meet again. Hoy there. I take it you lost your footing as well? You seem to have fared better than I did. I took the fall for Augustine, only to find myself waist deep in monsters. Still, so long as he escaped, I'd wagered that makes this a job well done. Speaking of, I was to tell you the truth behind all of this, wasn't I? I'll be glad to oblige you, of course, but we ought to get moving first. What say I explain while we search for an exit? Time to get to work. From what I've seen of your skills during that mess in the tavern and today's business, I can say you're really something. and my word ought to carry a fair bit of weight, considering my reputation as a warrior of unparalleled skill. Though of late, I've mostly been playing escort to spineless nobles. Turns out, as a sellsword proves himself, the list of those who can afford his services grows shorter and comes to be written in finer ink. Makes for a duller life, though I can't say I've any complaints about the weight of my pocket. Still, I hunger for a real battlefield, where a single misstep spells death. I crave the simplicity of it. There's naught else like it. I'd not say no to a fight with you. Let's have at it when I'm all healed up, eh? Mayhap, I'll not give you a choice in the matter. I'm not sure what's brought me here. I suppose I'll have a few drinks and hit the hay. That escort mission was a trap concocted entirely for your benefit, you know. It was supposed to give those responsible a means to incriminate you. But Augustin is no fool. He had his doubts about his summons to Vermin and hired me to watch over him in an unofficial capacity. So I looked into the cart that would be escorting him, and lo and behold, I found your name. But 'twasn't on the list of hired guards, oh no. Rather, your name was on the list of persons to be on guard for. In short, you had been called in to act the part of the culprit. Mark my words, if you'd carried on with them, Augustin would have been slain, and you would have been held responsible. You'd not have stood a chance against all that if it hadn't been for me. Aye, methinks I've earned my pay this time, and then some. I protected my charge and got you away from the scene without your being branded a murderer and thrown in jail. Now all that remains is to escape this place. I expect we'll find a way out soon enough, if we only press on. Still, I've got to wonder where this craven plot came from, and what you did to warrant it. One thing's for certain, you must have powerful enemies in Vermin. But why? 'Tis not as though you're the Arisen True. What? You are the Arisen? Ha! 'Tis a small world indeed. You've piqued my interest even further, cuz I've no business here. Best I hit the road. Right, let's press on. Judging from the flow of air here, the exit can't be far. Well, this is a right awful place to be cut short. At least you made it out all right. Don't worry, cuz. I'll be fine on my own. After all, I can't afford to die here. We haven't had ourselves a real bout yet. We'll see each other again. You can count on that. And when we do, you'd best be ready for the fight of your life.
We are reunited at last, Master. I do hope you encountered no trouble in the cave.
All done then? Are we taking a load off so soon? We've only just rested.
'Tis well to be prepared, but over-preparation will serve us not. one of us has been drenched.
Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Shall we make them rue their own impatience?
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
Very well, if I must.
Too fast for you!
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
This boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it if we combine our efforts.
I say we give it a push and see what happens. This brute has quite the temper.
Reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
It is easily done. How could an emptiness grow, Master? Do not falter. It doesn't come to our strength, but we can prevail.
Perhaps.
Strike with highest fury! Strike hard enough! You might not have to do this twice. I shall lead the charge!
It is easily done.
us finish this.
I wasn't sure I would. Chasing the Christian in flight is no mean feat.
Was most effective.
Take that!
Don't waste this chance. Press home our advantage. I shall lead the charge.
No quarrel. We pulled through in the end.
Did anyone else see that? Aught catches the light.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Skeletons, Master!
This foe isn't to be cowed by lightning.
One ill-timed dodge, and I'm covered in bruises. Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
As planned.
That was a sight to behold.
It's a bit early to be thanking me. The enemy yet remains.
I like that. Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
You're going to regret that.
Something from our foe. That was crafty of you.
Time to...
Forgive me, Arisen. I shall see to it this does not happen again. Challenge if I ever saw one. This will be over in moments.
I knew it to be so.
Travelling beyond the rift,
I came upon a cave whose secrets you have yet to discover. 'Tis nearby. Shall I lead the way?
A cavern! Of all things! It seems undisturbed. Mayhap we'll be the first ones to explore it.
Obstacle shan't get the better of us. There must be a way to remove it.
If you need that destroyed, I'm your pawn. Shall I assist?
Cavern's depths lie ahead. Onward?
What I wouldn't give for a map, particularly one that tells where all the treasure lies.
No quarrel here.
I'll be needing a small mug of ale to recover from that blow. Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen!
Tis a blatant trap, and best ignored. 'Twould be foolish to invite undue risk upon ourselves.
Quite right. Let sleeping dogs lie, as they say. Lo! The monsters left something for us.
Excellent. Just what I was hoping for.
I've got a good feeling about this one. The monsters left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry. Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Ah, now I feel a fool.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Alas, 'twould seem I've taken on too much.
Let's see. What can we do without? Would seem our fight is not yet done.
If we must. Let us finish this quickly.
Very well, if I must. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. I could look upon this sky for all it... eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Would you care to behold the forgotten Riftstone as yet undiscovered in this world? Then follow me to the park.
If you fall in a puddle, you're positively soaked. Follow me. This way, if you please, Master.
I'm not expected to pick that up.
Right, just follow me.
arrows off! Strike hard enough! Might not have to do this twice. I shall lead the charge!
No quarrel, King.
Well-aimed strike, right where it hurts.
I cannot let myself be overcome.
Our traits mesh well together. Each of us is suited to a different task.
We need only hone our skills, and in time, we shall be indomitable.
'Tis as you say.
If memory serves, there is another place we were to visit, not far from here.
So many choices. Glad I don't have to make them.
Follow me, then. Unless you doubt my sense of direction.
Sir Arisen, thank heavens you've come. Saurians have claimed the village yet again, just when almost all of the villagers had arrived as well. Oh, why must these scaly fiends beset us so?
Oi! What are you doing, standing about when there's work to be done?
Jonas! This is the good sir I spoke of, the one who called the Saurians for us.
Is that right? Then I expect you to aid us with this mess, stranger. You did it once afore, eh? Only natural you'd help finish the job.
My apologies for the chief's temperament. Yet he speaks truly. We have need of your strength. Pray, cull the beasts as you did before, sir. I dare say you are the only one upon whom we can depend.
These Saurians are a stubborn lot. What say we make them think twice about settling in again?
No room for carelessness.
To think I would meet you here. Or were you searching for me? I cannot return to Mal. Not till my name is cleared. Not till the dragon is found. This village also suffered the dragon's attack in the past. I intend to stay here and investigate its whereabouts. Give my regards to everyone back home. Tell them that I swear to return as soon as I can.
Prepare for battle!
Let the elements power your strikes! That's the spirit!
Nice of you to say so.
I like that.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
The Saurians are no more, I see. That's twice you've come to our rescue now. You're more than a friend to Har Village, Sir Arisen. You are a hero. Truly, we cannot
Here he is! I found our troublemaker!
Jonas! What is the meaning of this?
This blasted beastren went and ventured into Stormwind Cave! How many times have we said none are to tread there? But he just had to poke his nose where it didn't belong. There can be no doubt. He's the one who incited the Saurians' attack.
Forgive me. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Trust a beastren to muck things up.
Jonas! Surely there's no need for such talk.
You would say that, wouldn't you? Seems to me beastrens go causing problems, and we humans are lumped with the job of cleaning up after them.
Jonas, please! You're being ridiculous.
There!
I do apologize. 'Twould seem things have turned rather uncomfortable. But we mustn't let this sour your triumph. You came to our aid when we needed it most, and for that, you have our gratitude, Sir Arisen. I do hope you shall visit us again anon.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Very well. Pray, do not make me wait over long.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Two words for that performance. Utter.
As it so happens, there's a shortcut nearby. I found it myself in another world. Perchance you'd like to see it.
Let us see what you're made of. The stars glimmer gorgeously this night.
It is no great shock to me.
Saurians! Our foe abhors the cold. We'll want to use ice against it.
I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike true. A tad too high, methinks. Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Who's this fight? Nice our foes!
One of us has been drenched. I should hope so pitiful a foe will give you no trouble.
Over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed. Oh! I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. Too fast for you.
Tis rather valuable, this.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful.
From our foe. Oh, dear, yeah.
Follow me. Having trouble keeping up? No matter. I shall wait for you. As long as it takes. Skeletons! Soldiers of bone?
We need not shrink from danger. We've the strength to prevail over anything.
Right, just follow me.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Prepare yourself!
This spell will empower elemental magic.
You have been tarred, Arisen. Swear open flame.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you? Though we may not die in battle, it is a far cry from being invincible.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way? Strike with fire's fury!
Good work! Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
Different combinations of materials result in
My talents lie in combining materials.
One cannot be too careful.
Ogre is distracted with a woman in sight. To strike, now is our best chance. We must make haste.
The beasts are said to fixate utterly on women, such that they will chase them blindly.
It is a tendency we might exploit. To do so with more danger. Our foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down.
I shall lead the charge! Could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Come to think of it, shall we enlist a warrior to lend us their strength?
Well, I suppose if all we care about is brute force, we ought to consider it.
Aim strike right where it hurts. Won't make a difference when I've grappled, you see?
A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose.
Times must be tedious if you've resorted to challenging beasts to bouts.
Forgive. I could not help but laugh.
Has caught the temper. A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
Well, one must.
so enjoy the smell of the forest.
This maze of trees offers ample advantage to rogues and bandits.
'Tis as you say.
One of our number is unconscious! Here, use this fire to ignite our foes! Arisen! Unharmed!
I'd prefer to stay far away from that. 'Tis like it's not some manner of trap.
Quite right. That's sleeping dogs' lies, they say.
Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
I am grateful to you, Arisen.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
You've my thanks. Here you are. No.
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
This spell will empower you with elemental magic! One of us has been drenched.
Much obliged. For you. With my...
A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
I suppose your wounds won't heal themselves? Best keep still a moment. You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you? Another battle so soon? We only just pulled through the last one!
I'll get that for you.
Am I imagining things, or has this place changed since last we saw it?
I cannot fault your memory. We must get to the bottom of this. Few could determine this village's secret at a glance. The truth is far stranger than anything I'd envisioned.
To think we were being evaluated for our potential all along.
I think
This is the inn. Of course. Nothing's free in this world. Do stop by again.
A fighter with... sword and shield in hand is what?
This is, of course. Nothing's free in this world. It is a blessing to find myself so glad to be of service.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Time to be heading home. Fancy a look at my wares? Time to be heading home.
Pray, slow your...
There's ought to be found there. Can you not see it?
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by...
A sight Cyclops draws near. I've got you. Use this chance to recover.
Let the elements power your strikes!
Defeated a fearsome foe and lived to tell the tale. Cannot ask for more than...
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way.
To the bone! Here, use this fire to ignite our foes! I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike through. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away. What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
I pray my efforts aid your cause. Twill be an honor to serve by your side. Sir Leonard will be very glad to know that Sir Ulrika is safe. We ought to bring him these tidings post-haste. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on. This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful. I'll pop open the chest.
Tis rather narrow here. Be on your guard.
We ought to hasten our steps, lest we find ourselves trapped.
Forgive me for being a burden arisen. found the material.
Will seem of little consequence, but the pawns in this party are women all.
And I've no objections.
Where the Saurians? This might contain useful information.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Sir Leonard will be very glad to know that Sir Ulrika is safe. We ought to bring him these tidings post-haste. I believe I can guide you to the person in question. We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
Just use a golem.
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
Not a foe in sight.
Keep on your toes. A fiend might jump out when we least expect it.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too...
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Let the elements empower your strikes! You have my protection.
Over so soon. Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Lend you a hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
I'm gonna win.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
found among our number.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
Here, use this fire to ignite our foes!
Skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud.
My bad, fools. And I shall resist.
Little places such as this.
There are few places where I can lock down. It's not enough for another day.
Car doesn't fill up like it used to.
What to make of this?
I have no issue falling. A good sleep does wonders.
Off we go then.